Maybe you have a product or a service that you want to sell more of, and you're thinking to yourself that the thing that you need at this moment is to hire a marketing agency so that you can sell more of your product or service. Newsflash, you may not need to hire a marketing agency, and perhaps a marketing agency will not be able to help you. In this video, we're going to cover 5 signs that you don't need to hire a marketing agency. But before we get started, what we really need to learn is what exactly is marketing and what do marketing agencies do different, because then that will explain the points. Well, what is marketing? Legendary marketer Seth Godin, in his book, This is Marketing, he explains that marketing is not running radio as TV as social media as blah, blah, blah. No, it is not. Marketing is creating a solution for a problem that your ideal customer or client has. That is all marketing is, solving problems for your ideal client or customer. Now, one of the things that we often get wrong in this day and age of social media is that we think that marketing is the social media posts that we create, or the email marketing campaigns, or even setting up a Google ad. That is not what marketing is. Marketing is supposed to be connecting your ideal client or customer with your solution. But the marketing should determine what the solution is, not the solution determine what the marketing should be. Now, what a lot of businesses, entrepreneurs, and marketing agencies do is they hire a marketing agency or they provide marketing services as an agency. And the service that they provide is the deliverable. That is the social media marketing, the email marketing, the Google ads, or whatever the case might be. That is not what you want to do. But based on that misunderstanding, here are 5 signs that you should not hire a marketing agency. The first point is that perhaps your business has not yet started. Now, if your business has not yet started, there are a few things you're going to do. You're going to want to set up a business plan, and that's the traditional way. And a part of this business plan, whether it's formal or informal, written or non-written, you're going to say to yourself that the problem that we're going to solve is we want to sell more water to residents of Dallas, for example. And then you're going to assume how much water bottles you're going to sell in a year, at what price, and the costs, and then you're going to get your profit. The problem is that until you have started your business, you may find that the water bottles that you're about to sell is nothing but a dream. You really aren't sure until you have hard data that the problem that you want to solve and the solution that you have, there is a market for it at this time, at the price that you have, in your location, by your delivery method. There are too many constraints, too many things that are up in ears. However, with proper marketing, which is where you should do marketing, is you should have someone come in and help you decide what is the problem that your ideal client or customer has, the solution that you can offer to them, and how best to offer the solution to them, including the price and delivery and everything in between. So don't hire a marketing agency to run some Google ads because you want to sell more of your product or service, especially if you haven't yet started your business. The second time when you really should not hire a marketing agency is if your business is not profitable. Now, here's the thing about marketing. Marketing, especially when you're running ads and you're trying to increase sales, a lot of times it's going to amplify your business results. All right. What that means is that if you hire a marketing agency to do some advertisement for you, to run some ads, create some campaigns, and the like, if your business is not profitable, you cannot expect the marketing to make your business profitable when you're just running marketing campaigns. All right. So if your business is going to hire a marketer to help you figure out why your business is not profitable, help you become profitable, and then advertise when you're profitable, that's different. But if you're just going to hire a marketing agency so they can run some ads for you and you're not profitable, you're only going to become more unprofitable at the end of the day. And the reason is very simple. Running ads is just going to amplify what you already have, like we just said. So using the water bottle example from before, if you're selling water bottles and every water bottle that you sell, you're losing money on it, or at the end of the month, you're losing money, it's very possible that once marketing comes in, because that's going to come at an additional cost and required investment, most of the times, it's just going to mean that your business is going to become more unprofitable. You might be losing $350 of 100 bottles sold. But if you sell 1,000 bottles, that might just balloon to $4,000 lost, because it's not like you've figured out what's wrong in the business, right? A lot of times sales solve the problems that you have. But what if the reason that you're losing money is that your bottles are not sturdy, or they get lost in shipping, customer dissatisfaction, or something in between? Just running ads to get more sales is not going to be the solution to your problem. And this is highly connected with the third point of why you should not hire a marketing agency to run ads. If you do not have a product that customers love, and by love you mean that they're willing to pay full price without a discount, and whenever they spend their money, they're willing to tell others about it, you're not necessarily in the game. Remember that the ideal thing for your business is that you do not want to be put in a position where you have to spend to make sales. And if your product is not good, so good that customers love it and they rant and rave about it, you're going to be having a deficit. For one, you're going to be losing to the competition. And for two, your marketing costs are going to be far higher than they need to be because you have to spend that much more money to convince your prospect that they should buy from you. And this is something that will lead to a recipe for disaster, especially as you try to scale and get bigger, because you don't have a product that people love. You might not even have a good product, and selling more of a terrible product is just going to make you a bigger dumpster fire than if you were smaller. The fourth sign that you do not need to hire a marketing agency to run advertisements for you is that you do not have clarity on your product or service. And clarity on your product and service ties back to point one, where we say you're going to have an assumption about what you need to sell and how much in order to make a profit for your business, because that's where your business plan comes in. If you're not clear about what is it that you're selling, what exactly is it are you going to put out there that's going to be the ideal solution to the target audience that you're trying to sell to? And if you're not sure what it is that you need to sell them to be profitable and what you're selling them to make it worth their time and money, how exactly are you going to speak to them, address their core fear and your core fears and your core desires, and help them come to a purchasing decision that's supposed to benefit them first, the customer, and then you, the supplier, afterwards? It doesn't work out. So before you go ahead and hire a marketing agency, spend thousands of dollars on Facebook ads, and perhaps go out of business, take a step back, interview some of your customers, some of your clients, find out what it is that they love about your product or your service, what it is that they don't love, put some data together, and try to find out how you can improve to a point where they are satisfied and they are ranting and raving about your product or service. And point five, which is perhaps the most important reason why you should not hire a marketing agency, is that you have unrealistic expectations. I'm going to be creating another video about this because there are some clients that you really should not take on. But I've had clients tell me that they want to pay me $6,000 on the year, and I need to make them $500,000 with that. Unrealistic expectations. Normally, and I don't know if this is straight across the board, but this is what I've normally seen, 15% to 25% of your desired top line revenue should be put into marketing and advertisement, right? So if you're trying to make $1 million, you need to allocate 15% to $150,000 to $250,000 to marketing and advertisements and promotions to help you make that money. It's strange because marketing is not a magic elixir or a magic bullet that's going to solve all the problems that you have in your business. And it's not going to make you rich overnight. It's just going to amplify your results, like we said. So it doesn't make sense that you haven't made $10,000 this year, decide to hire a marketer and say, you know what, make me $100,000 this year. I'm only paying you $5,000. That's not going to work. As a matter of fact, we suggest that what you do instead is we suggest that you tailor your expectations and then do your best to get as the best results as you can. Now, there have been instances where you go from $10,000 to $1 million, but those examples are far and few in between. They aren't the norm. So tailor your expectations. This is part one of a two-part series that we are doing on signs that you should not hire a marketing agency. We are going to release part two in the next few days. In part two of this video, we're going to cover some of the things that you can start doing today to help you market your business for free, because it might be possible that you want to start marketing your business but you don't have the money for it, and that's perfectly normal and perfectly fine. There are some things that you can do to start marketing your business today. So just go ahead and hit subscribe and watch that video right here as well when it goes live. Thank you guys. Let's get into the next video.